Just to briefly touch on what Phil said, because they're always misquoting us. I never said they were terrorists. I said that engaging with sovereign citizens and disseminating their information would get you placed on a terrorist watch list. And that's what David said. And every time these guys come out throwing mud at us, it's always because they're misquoting something. It's almost like they're getting lessons from the same people that trained Verna Yu and Dina Hinshaw into manipulating the facts, into saying whatever you want them to say. And frankly, I'm getting kind of sick of it. Phil put out a video inciting violence on us today against both David and I.
Straw man fallacy. That's the technical word.
Oh yeah, well, I'm not even going to dignify that sovereign citizen garbage with. It's a complete waste of time. Complete waste of time. Kelly Anne Wolfe is into it up to her eyeballs. I encourage everybody who's listening right now to go check out Kelly Anne Wolfe's Instagram page and what she was yelling at the sheriffs at Pat King's camp out down there. You know, about how the Corporation of Canada, you know, none of their laws apply to you, and the police can't enforce anything on you. And you wonder why, like Phil's a prime example. CSIS showed up to his house because of the threats he was making online. CSIS. It's basically Canada's version of the CIA. At Phil's door on video. Just, I don't know, a month ago, he was actually hauled away with a mental health complaint. So if you, and put in prison, no less. So if that's who you want to get your facts from, and he's one of the organizers of that rally. He runs the Edmonton Freedom Central Facebook group. You want to put your support behind that, you get what's coming to you. All I try to do is warn you, keep you informed, keep you safe, keep you out of as much trouble as possible. And if that makes me a jerk, then I'll wear it. Whatever.
I was a teacher in my previous life. It came back to me in a heartbeat. I informed her that our only objective was to find Stan a safe and
Benita, you're a fraud. Get away from our rally. Take your people with you. Go away. You're a fraud. Go sell some more T-shirts, you scam artist. You're a fraud. You're a fraud. Kelly Anne Wolfe's a criminal. Leave us alone. We are not associated with you or your group or your BS. Go away. Benita, go away. Go away, Benita.
For every rally I'm involved in, I drive at least an hour and a half to be here. I come to Edmonton because it's on my heart to be here.
You come here to disrupt, deceive, and destroy. You are here to disrupt, deceive, and destroy. Disrupt, deceive, and destroy. Disrupt, deceive, and destroy. Disrupt, deceive, and destroy. That's all you've done, Benita. All you do is disrupt, deceive, and destroy. Why are you interrupting our rally, Benita? You are here to disrupt, deceive, and destroy. I want nothing to do with any of you. No, go away. I'm not uniting with frauds. I'm not uniting with grifters. No. I will not unite with evil. Go away, Benita. Take Kelly Anne Wolfe with you. Yeah, sell some more shirts. How about some alloidial titles? Go get your alloidial titles. No, we're not on the same side. That's where you're mistaken. No. Well, go talk to them. I'm not going to sell you alloidial titles. I don't care. Go away. Go away. You're an idiot. Go away. Go buy a T-shirt. Go buy a T-shirt for freedom. Go buy a T-shirt for freedom. Go buy a T-shirt for freedom. Go get an alloidial title while you're at it. Well, why don't you go set your birth certificate on fire?
Oh, here we go.
Can I help you? Wow, you look crazy.
Where are you from?
From Edmonton.
Where's your mother from?
None of your business. Go away.
Okay. Where's your dad from?
I'm about done.
Josh, just let me carry on.
Okay, so you're done now?
Get out of my face, you psycho!
Boy, you're a real friendly guy. Look at you. Holy smokes.
What does it matter
They
where
won.
my mother is from
They won.
or where my father is from? Why are you in my face? Get out of my face. I despise you people. Do you not get it?
Your anger.
Go away.
Your anger.
That's
Getting
why
the
I call myself the angry Albertan. Fucking retards.
You think you're above everybody else.
I think you're a fucking idiot. That's what I think.
Your anger. That's going to get you. You're going to lose your supporters
fuck
because of
yourself.
your anger. I know that. Bunch of psychopaths.
The saddest thing of all, at the middle of this, the saddest thing of all is that I was in the middle of a speech for Stan Anderson. Stan Anderson, who's actually a victim of everything that's going on right now, and yet nobody can have any respect for that situation.
Karen, keep speaking. Psycho. Did you hear what he just said?
For anyone who's still willing to listen,
If you love Benita, go to Benita's rally. Get out of here. How hard is that? Are you brain dead?
Your anger is what's going to cost you.
Go away. Take your bogus corporate signs and go away. Go away.
Sheriffs, they came over here. We've done nothing.
Oh, I'm a
Thank
false
you, thank you.
prophet. Okay. Send cash.
Got your back, okay?
just wait for them to leave.
Public place, and if they don't want me here, I should leave. Is that what you're saying? That's why we're in this mess we're in.
No.
Because they said if they don't want us here, we have to leave. That's not how it works.
This is what we've been dealing with for the past 18
Yeah.
months.
You're not worth saving.
Just start. Everybody's worth saving. Even the
You
angry
deserve
Albertans
what's
worth saving.
coming. You want to get behind a sovereign citizen, Kelly Anne Wolfe, who bought her treaty status. Brandon's fine. Stay away from me, you psycho.
This is why I said I didn't want to do this anymore.
Oh, Hell's Angels! Why are the Hell's Angels involved in that rally? Why am I seeing 81 gear in all these rallies? Because they're all better than you, you fucking goof. Why are the Hell's Angels in with rallies? Fucking go stick your head up his ass some more. Go sell some more drugs to kids. Come on. Go sell more drugs to kids. And they know it. That's it. Advertise your freaking biker gang affiliation.
This, because of them, we haven't won anything.
What are you going to do, Brandon? What are you going to do? Come get me, Brandon. You had your opportunity.
This is why we can't work with these people. Like if you want an example, if you want to understand why we can't work with these people, this is it, right here. This is why.
I said some 410 in your finger, Phil.
We support Josh! We support Josh!
We support Josh! We support Josh! We support
say something?
Yeah,
please?
knock yourself out, Cody.
Meanwhile, we weren't the ones that crashed anything. Let the sheriffs do their job and get the hell out of this rally. I want my freedom back, and I don't want to associate with grifters. Bring cash too, right? Let's get on. Go home, Phil. Remember Canadian Tire, Phil? God, they let you out of the mental institution too. How many couches, Phil? How much have you made throughout all this? How's CSIS, buddy? I'm tired of people making money off this.
Okay! We had planned to have Ryan give a speech. Are you going to shut your mouths and listen, or are we done? Phil, are you going to interrupt Ryan's speech too, or can you shut your mouth? Are you going to disrupt Ryan too, Phil? Or are you done? What a day. Well, we're just about at the end. There's one speech everybody's been waiting for. We should just put him first, but then everybody go home. After Ryan, please welcome David Dixon to the stage.
Before I start, RCMP, they don't exist anymore. Don't walk away, Sheriff. I'm going to be talking about you in a minute. Sheriff, public security. Yeah. I hear ETS is looking for staff on Monday. I don't know how you can call yourselves level 1 peace officers after what I've just watched. You were told there were credible threats to this group. You set yourselves up around this crowd, knowing that was the case. Do I need to remind you? I'm a retired police officer. I understand public security. You deliberately fanned out around this group, but you weren't here to protect them. What I witnessed today, and my colleagues in the crowd, because guess what? I'm not the only retired police officer in here watching you today. Keep all the footage from those cameras. I went over, he's wandered off now, to the two sheriffs that were standing over there. You'd already been given information from EPS about the credible warnings. I mentioned to the sheriff standing over there what was going to happen, and I was told, yeah, we know. Thanks for letting us know. And then you stood there and watched that crowd, a clearly antagonistic crowd, walk towards us. And you did nothing, because what you were looking for was for them to get into this crowd and kick off. Whoever's running the sheriffs right now needs to play this video back today and use this as a training exercise of everything not to do in a public order situation. I've wondered for over a year why we were in this mess. And what I just witnessed today was everything that put us into this mess. I'm going to keep this on. But I don't know what it is we're remembering anymore. The uniform means nothing. Today you didn't protect anyone. Any one of them could have had a weapon. You're just lucky that it's a bunch of coward Canadians that didn't have the balls to get into a fight. But that's what they were looking for, and you knew it. There are kids here, and your job is to protect them. And you did nothing. There's hardly any of you here for this group because we don't cause you any problems. But we were surrounded by you today. Why was that? Ask yourself why you were deployed down here. Think hard about that. They want us gone. Well, after Friday, I'm gone. Because I appeared in court on Friday, and one of you level 1 guys will be in the room. But you won't do your job. The Crown won't do their job either. And the judge definitely won't do his job, because he's already made that clear. I got the defence from the Crown yesterday. The defence that the judge gave them. Against every ethical guideline. Today, I produced all the figures again. These vaccines, by the government's own numbers, are 23 times more dangerous than any other vaccine ever produced in the history of Canada. And they're the reports that are getting through. You speak to any of the AHS people here, and they'll tell you that every single time somebody tries to report a vaccine injury, they're stopped at every single point. There are people dying. And there are more going to die. The order's been put in for the vaccines for the 5 and up, which means 4 and up. You in uniform, shall we bring the 5-year-olds here to the grounds so you can hold them down and stick the needle in? Because at least then you will take some goddamn responsibility for what you are not doing. I shouldn't have to be in court trying to fight for you. The evidence I'm presenting is available to every one of you, and it is clear as day. But I guess when you can't even see what was coming today, ETS is not 15 people down on Monday, as the press tells you. They are 300 operators down. So level 1, how about just handing in your badge and your gun and put yourselves out as a level 3 peace officer? Go do security on the buses. Because today, what I witnessed was a disgrace. If you couldn't see that coming, but you did, because you told me you did. I had respect. I wore that badge since I first came up here. Didn't have an EPS badge on. I had a badge I was given by, at the time, the head of the sheriffs, who I considered a friend. He would be disgusted in what just happened today. I hope you go home tonight and think long and hard about the behaviour. Maybe go onto my Twitter account and look at some of the data, just because it seems too hard for you to look at it yourself. Justice Fraser all of the Justice Frasers. Have a look at what I've filed into court. But to keep up, just watch my Twitter account. All the data's there. All the lies. Right now, I'm in court on Friday, and the government hasn't answered any of the evidence because they can't. Instead, they're saying, because the judge told them to say, that the judges have no authority over them. The judges can't stop them. Third branch of government, Chief Justice Catherine Fraser, you said your department, your organisation was independent. You were the ones who had to stand against the government. You're the only ones who can. So we've got the racist comments. Yes, I was born in the UK, but I have a Canadian passport. You know what? Most of the people here weren't born in Canada. Most of the people here that have been here through thick and thin for over a year. But that group over there, if that's what society's going to be, it seems like that's what the sheriff wants. That's what all those people want. If that's the society you want, I want no part of it. On Tuesday, our lawyer is in the court fighting for full disclosure. Disclosure that should have happened at the very beginning. If we had any lawyers who weren't just trying to make money, we would have had that position already. And this would have been stopped last year.